Hi everybody, this is going to be Hark the Herald Angels Sing line 3. Again, with similar to part 2, this is the harmony, so it doesn't quite sound right sometimes if you're not playing it with a melody. So if you're feeling like you're playing and you're pretty sure you have the notes, but it just doesn't sound right, you're probably doing the right things. You just need to wait to hear your part in combination with not only the other harmony parts, but also with the melody. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to play you through Hark the Herald Angels Sing line 3 twice, once at tempo, and then once a little slower to see if you can play along. What I'd like you to keep in mind is that you have your dotted quarter eighth note rhythm. Okay, that is giving some of you a little bit of trouble. It gives a lot of students a little trouble. It's a syncopated rhythm, not on the beat, not nice and even. Okay, so here we go. If I'm going to clap out your dotted quarter eighth note, it's 1 and 2 and. So we have our dotted quarter eighth. Ta 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 ti, la ong short, however you want to remember. Okay, the other thing I noticed in your part is that you do have a couple of accidentals. Okay, you've got a C sharp in bar 7 and a G sharp in bar 14. So what you want to do with the sharp is you are raising the tone, which means you are putting your fingers higher on the fingerboard. Higher is going sort of up towards your face when you're playing. All right, so if for a C sharp, you want to be doing a high 3 on the G string. So normally our finger 3 is right beside our finger 2, but that gives us a C. We want a C sharp, so we need to make it higher. Okay, you see my finger came apart from my second finger, and now I should have about an equal distance, pardon me, between my first and second and third. So normally we're right beside, hugging, nice and close, and right now we're a little further apart. Okay, that's our C sharp. Same idea for our G sharp. Okay, part 2 also has a G sharp. So you're not alone with that nice little accidental there, but same idea. Now we have a high 3 on the D string for our G sharp. So just listen out for those accidentals. Also watch out for your slurs. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play it at speed one time, and then we're going to slow it down a little so you can hopefully play along. Okay, so you see, even when I play it, it doesn't quite sound like it fits in with anything. Doesn't really sound like too much. But when you're playing it with a melody, it's going to make more sense. So here we go. I'm going to play line 3 one more time, a little slower. Try your best to play along. If you get lost, just hop in wherever you feel like you can come back in. playing. Now you may or may not have noticed that in bar 7, when you have this part here, 2, high 3, then a D, I stayed all on the G string there instead of going to play the D open because I have to go right back to a 1 on the G anyhow, and those notes are slurred. So it makes my life a little easier to stay on that string and play the D with a 4 on the G instead of going open and then back down to the G string. So if you want to try it with a 4, I would recommend it. It's good practice. Your pinky is kind of your weakest finger. We don't use it very often right now in class. But just like any exercise, the more you use it, the stronger it will become. So if you're planning or wanting to try using your finger 4, it needs to be right beside your 3. Now in that bar your 3 is going to be, when I say right beside, it's because in that bar your finger 3 is a high 3, so your 4 is going to go right beside there. It should sound exactly like the open string. So let me give myself a little check here. Okay, pretty close. Now we also know that our violins go out of tune when we take them home, so be patient with yourself. It doesn't sound exactly the same. So if you are feeling like you're pretty confident with your line, I would suggest you play along with the Hark the Herald Angels Sing Line 1 video to see how your part fits in with theirs. And I'll give you the same extra challenges I gave for Line 2. If you feel like you're ready, you can try playing your part with one of the harmony parts, so Line 2 or Line 4, which will be a little trickier, but it's good practice to develop confidence in your own part and to work on your listening skills. So good luck and happy practicing!